Looks like I'm losing some lawn today. What's the game plan?
I'm making a rose garden.
I never promised you a rose garden.
That's why I'm doing it myself.
Actually, I've been helping. I just wanted to get a before and after shot of the new addition, the rose garden.
Well, I have the roses and they're too shady where I planted them out by the patio. And this is more sun. So I'm just gonna do a little rose island bed quickly. But the old-fashioned way, because I don't have machinery.
But you have a husband with muscles.
Yeah, so get your ass over here.
All right, we'll be back. Well, there we go so far, honey. If I remember correctly, you said it was going to be a perfect time to do this because it was shady
It was just raining.
and cool.
And now it's hot, and I actually am like,
It's 100% humidity. It's like naked and afraid.
I'm actually almost naked and not afraid, but
The garden edition. You're naked, and I wouldn't be afraid to film you, but there are community guidelines.
I'm not naked. I just took my t-shirt off. It's too hot.
Well, I'm afraid. Afraid to continue working. Cleo, thanks for helping.
Yeah,
What?
so I'm just gonna do like 3, and then the bird bath, I have that just extra. So that'll look good in the center, and then I'm having Blake go get some mulch, and I'll probably put some low growing things around in between the roses. So
Don't worry, I'm not going to catch you on film. Looks good. Hey, don't be afraid to bury one in there instead of out back.
I know.
Seriously, dog.
The pug that can't poop in normal places, he's got to poop with his butt on top of my plant.
He has to place his poop on top of something.
Yes, it's so weird. He will not poop on flat ground. He has to poop on top of a plant.
He has to poop on my property constantly. All right, honey, can't wait to see what this is going to look
Well,
like.
it's not going to look that great this year, but I'm telling you, this is going to be a cute little garden. Just a little extension of the other roses I have by my vegetable garden and the rock garden.
It is funny because every time you ask me, can I do something? I know I'm stepping on the grass,
Get
but
off it.
I need a good shot.
I don't care.
It will be fine. Every time you say I want to do something, I'm like, no way. And then after we do it, it looks fabulous. Good job. We'll be back. There we go. Looks great, honey.
They're in. It doesn't look great. It's kind of just, they're in, which is kind of what I wanted. And I did cut them back a little bit because otherwise they stress. Like these guys, see these little tiny, see how they kind of fold over? They're a little bit, I moved them from another part of the garden because they weren't getting enough sun. You see how wimpy they kind of look? But this is like full sun. So it'll be a much better spot for them. Anyway,
So
I have to edge this out and determine what shape it's going to be, and then I'm going to add water to my bird bath, and then I'm going to, once these are in for a little bit, then I'm going to fertilize them, and hopefully they start putting up a second flush of blooms. So
it was like digging in a rock.
oh, it's horrible. We have horrible soil. Most of these beds actually around here, I brought in soil, raised bed soil, and mixed it with the original soil, which is what this is. It's kind of mixed in.
A lot of gravel, but you think that the rose bushes can survive in soil like that?
Yeah, I have them already. They're just, they get amended and fed. So that's all they need. They need ample water, and they need good amendments if you have crappy soil or you bring in soil. And yeah, you feed them, give them sun, talk to them a little bit. And this one's a little wimpy, but once this fills in, this should be gorgeous.
What are the names of these roses? Are they?
I'm really bad with names, but this one, that one's the poet's wife. That one's pretty easy. No, I'm sorry, that one is the Poet's Wife. This one is Eustacia VYE. Is that Vi? It's a new one by David Austin this year. It was put out, it's like light pink, and it has almost apricot and pink. It's like kind of multicolored, and it's big, gorgeous blooms. It's bred for like health and disease resistance. So, but it was in part shade, and it actually was pretty vigorous. It put up all this stuff in the shade. So I'm excited to see what that does in full sun. And then this little peewee is Gabriel Oak, which is also a new one. But this one was kind of hidden behind the arbor, and it just doesn't get enough sun. I want them to bloom and look gorgeous and have those just notorious beautiful blooms with the petal counts that David Austin is known for. So I'm hoping that these kind of establish. I don't expect much this year from them, but I do expect them to establish, and then who knows, I may end up expanding this garden to include this to include that rock garden at the vegetable arbor, but maybe a little walkway through it. Who knows? You know, my mind's already going. So, but I like this idea because it kind of nests into this garden and then this. So I like how all the gardens, you like walk around and they have meandering borders. It just works here with our landscape. So
Yeah, just another obstacle to drive around when I'm on the Cub Cadet.
hey, it's like an obstacle course. Why not? Makes it fun.
Yeah, until I misjudge it, and then every rose will have its thorn up here, won't it?
Oh, I'll give you a few thorns, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Does every rose have a thorn?
No,
No?
actually. I mean, if you ask, is it Bon Jovi?
I think that was the scorpions or something. I don't know. No, poison.
No.
Yes.
Bon Jovi.
No.
Wasn't it Bon Jovi?
That was a bed of roses. Hey, that's not a bad
Oh
one.
no, it's Guns N' Roses.
No.
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 What was that?
We better stick to garden, because we definitely don't know what we're talking about when it comes to
Is
music.
it Poison? I don't know.
No.
Why do I think it's those? It's some '80s hair band. Now it's gonna bug me. I have to look it up. Yeah. So.
I prefer I beg your pardon.
Oh God, you know what?
I never promised you a rose garden.
Terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible.
but not bad for a cappella.
There are great things about you. Your voice is not one.
Well,
But I did appreciate you helping me take up the soil.
yeah, you're welcome.
That was very helpful because that is a pain in the you-know-what.
The soles of my feet appreciated it too.
Helps
You might have to give me a foot massage later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not good at those.
I know.
Anyway, so that's that. We'll see how it fills in, and then I have to mulch it. So maybe we'll do an end shot where I actually have the completed shape and mulched, and where it looks like it should. This looks like we just dug a hole in the grass and just stuck them in there.
Honey, looks like Cleo is making herself at home in the new rose garden.
Leo,
Zero.
protecting my plant.
Protecting it. How come the other dogs get reprimanded, but you get a free pass?
Because she doesn't crap on my plants and she doesn't dig holes.
I think it's a woman thing.
She's a protector.
So do you want to end this video with the final product or what?
Well, you just did. I have no bra on.
Well, all right, we're not going to zoom in.